And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing InfraSpace. Just about to clear this research. This game has been running now for about, since the last video recording, I would say at least an hour. Just to grind through all this. I even put down another red science. Had to put another AI control unit. But we had plenty of production of these reactor things, like reactor cores, and so yeah, I think we're doing just fine. Yeah, just to try to speed that up, because remember that was a 300 science pack research. That's crazy, and there's definitely an issue with the science lab getting oversupplied, because as soon as this research is done, this basically like empties out. So I don't think these things stay around, at least not that I have seen. And there is generally a bug with oversupply of things. I've noticed it. I first noticed it with habitats as they were upgrading. And then I started noticing it with buildings, manufacturing systems. So habitats, when you place a habitat, right, it wants certain numbers of things. It just seems that the crafting, so let's say it needs oxygen, right? You place one down, it needs oxygen. There is a flood of oxygen to it. Even when it gets completely full, right? Even when it's completely full, you still have trucks pulling into there. And that's true with all of the things. You know, once they're maxed and once they're, basically stable, then you get a trickle effect. But one of the things that triggered that last traffic nightmare that I've been going through is I added like 7 or 8 habitation units, and just the flood of materials coming in to try to satisfy all those just started choking up everything going on, like computers and appliances and oxygen and food and all the things. It was just backed up. It backed up bad. But with the changes that I've made to the road system, everything has sort of calmed down. And if we go over here, this was the really bad area. This was so snarled. I did add a little express route because there's a lot of vehicles going from this section over to this section. And they were kind of snarling up this little nightmare here. And so I just ran this around, and now we have far fewer cars. And there it is, adamantium drill. And now if we look at our science center, you can remember there was like 30 science packs in there. Nothing is selected, but if I select another research, I bet you. If we look at the science center, empty. What happened to the 30 blue science packs that were in there? So yeah, that's a huge bug. But yeah, the traffic system, the only time this backs up like this is when we have a train arrive and there's a bunch of copper being unloaded. Then it backs up for a little ways, but it usually filters itself out before it gets too bad. So that's good. So let's look at this colossal drill, 10,000 concrete. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. Like, where do we build this? Let's build it like... Wow, this thing... They weren't kidding when they said colossal, were they? Let's go right in here. So it needs a road. Can we place a road out there? Okay, now what do you need? 2,000 circuits and 2,000 more concrete. Well, Yowza. Let's see if we can't supply some of this stuff. We are going to go over, so let's bring this up. Bingo. Now, we don't need that craziness there. Let's go this and that, this and that. And then we can shrink this down to there. Hopefully, get some stuff delivered. 2,000 circuits. Let's go to districts and circuits. And we are going to... Yeah, all the circuits are basically kept local. If we do this, and that, and that, and that... I don't... Is there circuit limitations? There are. Let's see if we can't get some circuits in there. Steel, I'm pretty confident we have enough steel. I might as well put a district around this thing. And go... Steel, you can go in there. Where's my other steel? It's way over here. Wasn't this steel? Yeah. We're going to cut off the delivery of steel, and then we're going to bring a lot of it way over here. All right. We've started loading up with circuits, it looks like. We're going to need more circuits. I had no idea that this was going to require all of the things and the stuff. So let's get some more circuit makers, just for funsies. Oh. Ah! Clear that out. There we go. It's still connected. We still have iron delivery all over the place. That's good. Copper delivery. That's good. Do we have any other copper back here? We have a little bit of copper. It's more aluminum. There's some copper back in here. Could find a way to filter that in, but you know, once this is upgraded the first time, we may need even more material. Now, is there a way to add in a road over here? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's not do that again. Okay, so this is all steel coming in. 2,000 steel. That's a lot of steel. And the resource that this gives you, this is definitely the end game product here. God only knows what this is going to do to my traffic. Oh, Lord. One thing I could do is set up a faster highway going in between these two. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of traffic buzzing by right on through here. Don't really have a giant surplus of circuits. This whole game, I've been very carefully managing my production of things. And we have 100 extra circuit production a minute. That's still 20 minutes worth of circuit production going into this. And it's not exactly going in fast. So we look inside the building, you can see there's definitely a slow, steady progress. Yeah, look at all the steel. Woo-wee. Luckily, there's a lane that's left open for other vehicles to come on through, but yeah, trying to load this with one lane, I really wish, maybe the developer will do it, but I really wish it had something like the train station. Multiple vectors that you can push into there. Like, that would be nice to have. That would be so nice to have. Alright, we basically have a highway coming up through here. Little branch off to here. Coming down here, and they can get on this way. So we are getting some circuits in. It's just gonna take forever. Kind of glad I picked this side to put the road on. I had no idea which side the road was going to be on. All right, well, I think let's risk going a little bit faster here. They're going to take their sweet time loading in. But we're already 10% there. So yeah, this game, I'm going to keep very close eye on this game. This very challenging, unique factory style combination with a city builder where you have to supply. This is the sink for all of your factory, basically. Interesting, you know, productivity dynamics, adjacency bonuses, you know, and now that I know about the game and kind of know all the quirks, you know, there's, you know, I think that I hope everybody learned something with the series. You know, and when you play the game, you have a little bit of a head start on what's going to be important and required of you. All right, almost 20%. Just this slow, steady. And I'm gonna guess the next tier. So that's basically circuits and steel. I think the next tier might be like chips and motors. That's my guess. Chips and motors. Which would require more copper. I'm gonna guess. So there's some copper and some steel. We have steel over here. Is there a steel delivery? We need a steel delivery over here. I could have put them over here, certainly. Gotta make sure we have enough steel to go around. We have plenty of motors. I think we're overproducing motors by a fair margin. Yeah, we're overproducing them. Only, what was that, about 30? 30-ish a minute overproduction. So, craziness. All right, we are a quarter of the way there, and I am going to be cutting it as we get these things done, because otherwise this video is going to be 2 hours long and nobody is going to watch it. All right, and we are back just in time to see the final few products going in here, although for some reason it caused a backup up in here. Well, I don't know why. Like, we shouldn't have. Just that much material coming down the line was just too much to handle. And now we're oversupplying steel. Can we please stop supplying steel? Just stop. Unless, of course, the next step is even more steel. All right. A few more trucks of circuits. And... come on. Where's my last truck of circuits? There they are. Yay. Okay, so what's the next step gonna be? Ta-da! Yep. Microchips and nanotubes. Ooh. Microchips and nanotubes. That could be a problem. Crazy amount of traffic. Traffic was just fine. I think one of the major issues was just so many more vehicles on the road, right? It's just so many more vehicles with all that steel and circuit delivery. So microchips are now needed in vast quantities. And I don't think I have any district-based microchip delivery going at all. And my habitations are starting to downgrade, which is a bad sign. So we should build back up to regular circuit making now. As soon as the massive amount of material has to go through. So this might be a longer process than I originally thought it might. You can see VR edutainment is starting to be bad. Home appliances are really what's killing me here. There they go. There they look at them all. There they go. Get out there and supply some things. That's what I like to see. Maybe I should put a couple microchippers over here. They are circuits and sand. But right now we are loading chips in. It's only 1,000 chips. I mean, it's only 1,000. Only 500 nanotubes. Which, you know, what I should do is I should shut down the research process. Look at that, we have actually surplus red science packs. What in the world? So let me go through here, and we're gonna shut down red science, yellow, green, and blue. And as a result, we don't need AI control units. Just because we're starting to degrade our potential employee pool here. So chips, I mean, we're barely making more chips than we're using. And I'm assuming this thing is a massive sink. So it's like, hey, this needs more chips than we actually have. So there we go. See, now we're starting to flow over here. Getting some more iron delivered, getting some copper delivered. Stuff is flowing again. Hopefully, get some home appliances going here. Oh, I'm really glad my traffic is recovering here. I love these realistic, like, ripple waves of traffic. It's just how traffic behaves on a highway. If you've ever been to a big city and major traffic, yeah, that's what you get. Unless, of course, the whole highway is running Teslas, and then it would be running smoothly. All right, so yeah, this is recovered nicely. These should hopefully. Wow. These really ran out of appliances fast, didn't they? I mean, we are overproducing appliances by quite a margin. Huh. Only 30 nanotubes thus far. Hopefully with this setup, over here, basically shut down. We don't have any research being done, right? So these should fill up and not demand anymore. Once their inputs are full, they'll just sit and be idle. Let's see. What is my demand for neural processors right now? I can probably lower these down. Radically reduce the demand for carbon nanotubes. Now there's going to be a surplus of nanotubes. All right, this traffic has all sorted itself out. We got a little bit of traffic left in here that has to filter through. But hopefully, yeah, that's re-upgrading again. Yep, it's coming back. Home appliances are taking their sweet, sweet time. Wow, what happened here? This steel mill, districts, steel, you go down. I don't need deliver steel here anymore. There we go. At least I hope I don't. We have a deadlock situation here, I think. How about you turn into that? Oh, come on. Turn into that lane as well. There you go. I had to get something moving. Even a little bit of movement will help. Unless, of course, the buildings all fill up the movement. Oh, Lord. What is going on here? You... No, you are not going to deliver. Oh, I guess you are going to deliver. How about we add a one-way like that. And then you can also go that way. Well, now we're oh. The only way that I can think of to do this is to basically clear all of those like that. You have a lot of steel trying to move out of here. A whole bunch of where are those rod? What? Ah, I see. There we go. Now we're flowing. We just got to let these empty out a little bit. Because, wow. Okay, let's go look at this guy. How are you doing? Nanotubes not doing so hot. I was really hoping to see nanotubes. You can go here. And I'm going to take you off of exclusive supply. So we probably have quite a few over here. Because this is, you know, pretty far out here, and they should be using the highways to get nanotubes out there, because we have a lot of surplus right now. I might have to manually send them over here, but hopefully not. So, we're just about full on microchips, which is crazy. Getting there on nanotubes. We're getting a trickle of them in. Where could we source some more? Well, let's try to force the nanotubes. Over here. Now, does this thing actually tell me? It doesn't tell me how many are inbound. Now we were oversupplying circuits. I can tell that. Or chips. Now we have a bunch of nanotubes ready to get loaded in. Now, no more circuits, please. We don't need any more. And how's my habitats? Habitats have started recovering. Boy, what's the next thing going to be? I bet you it's going to be like neural processors or something insane like that. Yeah, look at all the excess circuits. The game really doesn't know how to, depart or what's the word I'm looking for? Schedule or anyway. Every time a truck leaves, it should mark off 2 of those and say 2 of these are done. And so the next factory, when it deploys, it should mark off the next 2. And so it only runs the vehicles that you need, rather than massively oversupplying. But now we've got a ton of nanotubes up in here. And those are actually almost full, believe it or not. So let me clear that and that. Ooh. It's actually looking like it's being built. How about that? Now what do you need? Yes. Good Lord, I need neural processors. So let's ramp those back up again. And I'm going to lower high-tech tools. So we have a much higher surplus. Even though it's 400, it actually can go fast. And we should easily have the 200 of these things. Like, we have these things sitting back here and not using anything. Unless, of course... Okay, they're not strict on that. How about neural processors? We should not have neural processors forced anywhere. Very easy for the district system to go very, very wrong. Okay, I'm hoping these are neural processors. Yes. Yeah, we should load those up pretty darn fast. I know for sure the iridium should go fast. These are all emptying out of their iridium, probably. Why are you not emptying out of your iridium? I'm still not seeing a massive number of trucks being deployed for some reason. And I don't know why. You should just be pumping out the trucks. Weird. Oh, we've already got it. Good lord. Right, get rid of that. So, neural processors. I mean, we've been getting them, but not in large amounts. I mean, if these have any surplus, then we'll know. No, they don't. And this over here was just a neural processor factory. I'm not seeing any major surpluses here. I massively reduced my high-tech workshop production just because that's a major sink for those. What else was a sink for those? There was, man, I can't even remember. It's got to be over here though. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, again with the thing. Really, you trying to get all the way to the end? What that? What are all these? Are all high-tech tools, I bet. Yeah, these are all high-tech tools over here, trying to come over here and fill these up. There we go. I mean, we have some steel wrapping around coming in here, but a lot of these are full now. So, you know, we don't need any delivery of more of those, so that's good. All right. How are we doing over here? 50 left. As they trickle in, we kind of see what the next step is going to be. Oh, I was really hoping I would build this in one episode. So that's these two things. So, oh man, am I gonna have to build one of these? Like, I haven't had to build this thing at all because nothing uses it. Ooh, does that mean that is going to be also used? Iridium propellant? Why wouldn't they have adamantium mining bounced off of that to tell you that it's a requirement? I should have researched this one first. Yes, AI control unit and iridium propellant. So there is no way to finish this right now. And it's going to take ages and ages and ages to finish this because, yeah, 300 of those? Ooh, we are barely making any of these things. Barely. Oh, good lord. Yeah, one at a time. I mean, it takes 26 seconds. But we need 300 of them. So 2 every 26 seconds, roughly 6 a minute. I mean, that's almost an hour. And we can't even make these. Should have known. I should have known So we're also, yeah, I'm also going to need to do that. But, you know, I don't want to spend so much time just trying to build this thing. Maybe I'll leave that up to you guys if you want to build this thing. We know what it looks like. It's literally in the thumbnail for every single one of the videos of this series. So, should be no mystery at what it looks like, but yeah, I don't think I have another 6 hours to sit around and hope to God that we can make enough of those things. And why are you running out of culture, of all things? We have plenty of it. Huh. Anyway. So, yeah, I wanted to finish this, but man, is not something I can do easily. So yeah, that is going to do it for this episode and the series. And I wish you would please hit that like button if you enjoyed yourself. Comment down below if you have something to say. And yeah, maybe we'll be doing a season 2 on this once there's some more content, more polish on the game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the cool things that the developer does for the game. And yeah, I thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.